All right, you guys, I've got a good adventure in store today. I'm out here on the river. I got my kayak, I got my metal detector, I got some caffeine. So it's gonna be a good day. It's beautiful out here. So I'm basically just gonna paddle around, poke around, see what kind of mess I can get into. Looks like my sunscreen is not absorbing into my face at all, but that's cool. Means I hopefully won't get sunburned, but we'll see. Stick around, see what happens. Hopefully I'll find some cool stuff, maybe some bottles, maybe an arrowhead, maybe some coins. You never know. Somebody got their magnet stuck on this bridge, magnet fishing. Check it out. Check it out, I found a leech. Makes pretty good bait, I think. Whenever I'm doing this, what I like to do is kind of, oh gosh, I'm gonna run into these trees. I kind of like to keep an eye on the bank, just to kind of see if I see any evidence of, you know, whatever, people, treasure. I got a ton of sunscreen on my face, but hey, it's smart. But yeah, it's kind of what I do. Just look at the bank mostly. Oh, hit logs a lot. Standing on a big rock. How much you want to bet I'm about to find a bunch of fishing sinkers, bullets, and shell casings? Well, hey, my first hole I managed a shell casing and a split shot. So 2 out of 3 ain't bad, right? Got a bullet, a couple more shells, and a weird little cut piece of lead. Also what might be a little flake, but who knows. That little triangle though. Just been out here digging up a whole bunch of, you know, shell casings and sinkers and bullets and such. Nothing old, but I did find a what looks like I guess it's part of an arrowhead, so that's pretty cool. It's broken on the base and the corners, and the tip is broken, but you know, that's cool. Was just out here looking through another hole, y'all, and bam, it's missing the tip, but that is that's a nice one. Whew. So recently I saw my first ever Dobson fly, which let me tell you, if you haven't seen a Dobson fly before, they are a weird big looking bug. But I found one of their larvae, which is it's what's called a hellgrammite. And they're in the water, and they've got these big nasty looking pinchers, but they're a pretty good fishing bait apparently. And that's what they look like. They're pretty nasty looking, if you ask me. I don't really want them crawling onto my bare arm. Hellgrammites, the more you know. If you've lost a golf ball recently, I figured out where it went. Heading over to another spot that I want to check out. I have found a mini ball and a bunch of buckshot. I'm assuming it was probably also Civil War era. So I'll let you know when I get there. We'll see what I find. This tree right here is covered in what's called a resurrection fern. It looks all dead till it gets wet enough, and then it turns all green and nice. Look at that, it's real cool looking stuff. All right guys, I made it to the spot. Well, just wanted to give you guys a look at it, see what happens here. Check out all these tadpoles, pretty cool. There's a bunch of them, but what I've done here in the past is I just kind of detect down in these little holes and crevices and cracks and stuff like that. And whatever's been washing out of this bank here gets stuck in these. At least the good stuff does. So I'm going to take a look, see what I can't find. The water's also lower than I've ever seen it here before, so I may get out there too, because if there's Civil War stuff up here, there's probably Civil War stuff out there. 22. Well, this spot turned out to not be so great. Did a bunch of hunting. All I found was a bunch of 22 bullets, so that's not too exciting. I must have found all the mini balls the last time I was here. But we'll keep going. I'm getting kind of close to the end of my day here, so we'll see what happens. Here comes a osprey, it looks like. Check that out. Big old birds. All right, you guys, I think I just found something kind of exciting. I don't know if it's a colonial thing or like a Native American thing or what, but I just kind of came up on it. And if you look, you can kind of see there's a line of rocks going this way, and it channels the water down this channel. And then there's all these wooden grate things that are decomposing and sticking up. There's several of them. You know, it's like whatever was designed to come down this little flue and then get trapped by this wooden grate. And then these rocks right here to make up this border, they're actually inside half of a huge hollowed out log. I don't know if you can see that, but that's a log going down either side and rocks stacked in the middle of it. So, I mean, I don't know who did it, but it's very curious, definitely very old. I might poke around, see if I can find some more clues. All right, so I was kind of wrong. This is not one giant log. It's two separate logs and stacked stone in the middle. So this would have just been a wall. And all the fish would have been funneled, or I guess fish or eels maybe, I don't know. But it would have been funneled into this section. Where I guess they would have been trapped by those grates. Somebody that knows this stuff, tell me. Eels, fish, what would this have been for? Help. Been detecting around, can't really find too much of anything, just a bunch of trash. But from what I can tell, I'm not getting the sound of any nails in this wood. So I really don't know. If anybody has any ideas, put them in the comments below. I may send this to somebody at the museum or something that might have a clue that isn't me. But yeah, let me know. Just kayaking along, managed to snag this super 1 gallon Clorox bottle off the bottom. Check that out. Says Clorox right there. Says on the other side. Got on the bottom there too. Check that out. That's pretty cool. I like that. I don't think it's super old. It's a screw top, but it's impressive. It's out here and not broken. Check it out. I just found a leech. It's creepy. See if I can't get them off of me. Stuck. Alright, you guys, it's been a second since I found anything that wasn't trash. Hope you like my hat here, all tacoed up, but I did find two pieces of buckshot, and based on where I am, they could be Civil War era buckshot, they could not be. They could be from, 50 years ago, but there's two of them. If I find one more in a mini ball, then it might be different, or, we'll see what happens. Alright, y'all, my battery is dying. I have made it to the end of my journey. I did a lot of underwater filming today, so sorry if the audio wasn't great at times. Maybe it's good. But I did get to make a couple finds, a couple decent finds. I found those arrowheads, which I'm happy about. And I found that buckshot, which might be old, might not be old. But I also had a good day on the river. It's a fun time. Got some pretty good underwater fish footage too. So, till next time, treasure ain't gonna find itself.